Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are still working on Henry VI Part 2, and today we get to hear from the Duke of Gloucester, otherwise known as Humphrey, otherwise known as Eleanor's husband. We get to hear from him in Act 2, Scene 4, which has started out with Eleanor sort of being paraded through the street before she is taken off to live out her banishment in the Isle of Man, very much in the Game of Thrones shame, shame, shame type of thing. And yesterday we got to hear from her because as she's parading through the street, Gloucester is there to sort of like watch her go, and she stops and she's like, really, this is terrible and this sucks, but you know, you're a good man and I was your wife, but you're such a good man that you won't even help me, and watch out because all these other people are going to take you down because they don't like you either. And Gloucester, in a very, well, I don't want to necessarily say it's early, but in a monologue that shows us that mansplaining has been around forever, Gloucester replies to Eleanor's rebuking of him by saying, "Ah, Nell, forbear, thou aimest all awry. I must offend before I be attainted. And had I 20 times so many foes, and each of them had 20 times their power, all these could not procure me any scathe, so long as I am loyal, true, and crimeless. Wouldst have me rescue thee from this reproach? Why, yet thy scandal were not wiped away, but I in danger for the breach of law. The greatest help is quiet, gentle Nell. I pray thee sort thy heart to patience. These few days' wonder will be quickly won." So he's mansplaining and kind of living under a rock, thinking that he's blameless of anything and nobody can pin anything on him, so he's fine and good. Which is interesting because then a messenger enters the scene and is like, "They want to see you in the court." And he's like, "What? And nobody told me about this first?" He's like, "Okay, bye now. Hey guards, would you look out for her?" And the one guard is like, "Well, I gotta go. It's up to him." And he's like, "Oh, okay, you guy that's taken her away to wherever, make sure that you're as nice to her as you can be." To a duchess who got busted for having a seance. And he's like, "Yep." And she's like, "This sucks." And they all leave the scene. And that's the end of Act 2, Scene 4. And I will see you tomorrow when we start to get into Act 3 and we see if Eleanor was right, we see if Gloucester was right, we see if the prophecies were right. Things are going to get interesting. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.